Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Haven't done a night video in a while, so I thought I'd do one on this Mach-E. This one is the Select model, so it has the base headlights, but they're still all LED. You can see it gets bright there. Got the LED accent strip running across the top, and then you got the little yellow portion for the side marker, and if you press that, the turn signal has its own little section too, which is pretty nice. These headlights are LED reflectors. They're not projectors like on the Mach-E Premium. But once I get a chance to do a Mach-E Premium, I'll do that too. All right, if you look at the side here, you can see the little Ford keypad, and then the little circle that's lit up. That's what you press to get inside the door. You got a little side marker back here. That looks to be LED, I think. And there's the tail lights with the tri-bar with the little line on the side here. Press it again. Looks pretty cool. You do have LED license plate lights. And then beneath there, there's a LED reverse light as well. If you press the unlock button, you can see this bottom portion can change colors to be yellow for the unlock button, which is really cool. I really like the way that looks. I'm hoping that the next generation Mustang does something kind of similar to this. But let's go ahead and turn on the headlights. The thing I noticed that it doesn't have any sort of puddle light on the side. I think a Mach-E Premium gets that, so like I said, I'll have to check that out when I get the chance. Let's go ahead and open the door up here. All right, guys, you can see it does a whole bunch of cool little graphics. Wow, I actually didn't know it did that many graphics. That's kind of cool. Okay, let's go ahead and start it up. Okay. Now we got the Ford. Here we go. Go ahead and turn off the volume. So let's get these headlights on. The light switch is over here, so let's go ahead and do that. And let's go ahead and take a look at what that looks like. All right, guys, just looking at the headlights here. You can see it lights up. I think there's about, if I'm not mistaken, I think there's about 5 little reflector pods in there. And it looks to light up 3 of them. That's probably for the high beam, which we'll have to check out in a minute. But that does look pretty cool. So let's get a little front view here with the lights. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. If I lower down the light on the camera a little bit, it makes it look a little cooler. But yeah, those are definitely some cool headlights. Right now, let's go ahead and turn on the high beam. Just flip that up. Take a look at what that looks like. Really lights up those vehicles. We'll have to see what it looks like on the wall in a second. Yep, I was correct. It does light up that other portion for the high beam, which is pretty cool. So yeah, it's definitely very, very bright. Let's see what it focuses, how it looks. Yeah, it's kind of cool looking. Guys, just turned on the turn signal to see what that looks like. It has a nice LED turn signal on the mirror, which you can see from the back. So that's really cool. Really nice amber. Let's see what the light looks like in the front. Looks just like it did when I turned on the turn signal. Lights up the upper portion there. Pretty nice. Let's go ahead and check out the back. All right, guys, looking at the back here, has the really cool sequential design. I do like the way that looks. It's kind of like the opposite of the Mustang. Mustang like starts one by one, and this one starts with all of them on it and goes away. So that's interesting. I kind of like the one by one style, but that style looks pretty cool too. I think that's how Audi does theirs. Yeah, very cool. You guys can see it compared to the other light. It does light up the bottom portion there. So when you put it in reverse, I do have the parking brake on, but when you put it in reverse, very, very bright reverse light. And it lights up this cool little bottom portion right there. I'm hoping that they do something like that for the next generation Mustang, because right now the current, I'm talking about the two-door Mustang, the current Mustang has just a standard bulb for the reverse light. You have to upgrade it aftermarket if you want it to be LED, but that's really cool. Like I said, it does light up a lot back there. So you can see on the door panel, you have your window switches, your locks. That's the only thing that lights up on the door panel. The little light switches over there. The LED lights on the inside are very bright. It really helps to lighten up the cabin here. Very bright LEDs up there. I do like those. Let's go ahead and check out the back real quick. Very interesting the way you do that. You just have to push the button and then pull on the side. Just a little window switch there. Looks like nothing else lights up back here except for the interior cabin lights. But I'm pretty sure the Premium has ambient lighting. But I'm gonna hop inside and see what it's like with all the lights off and just the interior lights. So obviously this is the huge standout right here, this huge screen. You can do navigation on here. And I want to eventually come out the video going over everything on the screen. But just to briefly show you guys some stuff. Drive modes. And then when you change the drive mode, it changes the way this looks. So if you go to Whisper, that doesn't do anything, but it changes the colors of the stuff on here. But Unbridled, okay, I could have sworn Unbridled makes the gauge cluster different. Let me see if I put it in drive. Okay, that's really weird. I guess it does not. I thought it changes the gauge cluster. Maybe it's only on premiums, or maybe I'm not doing something right. Anyway, it does make the font orange on here when you do it Unbridled. We'll just go to engage for now. The two USBs are lit up, which is cool, so you can see them. And then this section has a little light. You can see those two blue lights. Those help to shine down here, so you can kind of see this area a little bit better. You have your gear shifter, and then your parking brake, park assist, and then your hazards. Open this up. I know you guys can't really see it, but let's see if there's a light in here. I don't think there is. Nope, there's no light, so that's unfortunate. Let's see about the glove box. I don't think there was a light in this one either. Yep, no light in the glove box. Ford has been kind of slacking on putting lights where they should be. Thought I'd quickly show you guys what the trunk looks like. So you do get a cool little LED over here that has a Mustang logo on it. Lights up the trunk area pretty decent. And then the license plate lights are up here, so that's kind of interesting because it kind of lights up behind the vehicle. But yeah, just that single LED for the trunk, and it's adequate enough. Now, this is what the steering wheel looks like. And to be honest, for the interior, that's about it, because this one doesn't have the ambient lighting colors. So let's go ahead and see what these headlights look like on a wall and how it is driving at night with these headlights. All right, guys, setting off in the Mach-E. You can see the headlights over there. High beam is very bright. Lights up pretty good, but this area has some street lights. So I'm gonna get to an area where it's a little bit darker out. So I'll catch you guys in a second. While we're over here, I wanted to show you guys what the headlight pattern looks like on this wall here. You can see it reaches out pretty decently far. It's not terribly wide, but it's a pretty nice design there. High beam, it doesn't look like it on camera. It looks like it's a small portion, but it's really bright, the high beam is. I guess it could be a little bit wider, like have the sides lit up a little bit more, but the light pattern looks really nice. I just came to a stop and it has a little brake coach that shows up there, so that's pretty cool as well. You also get the speed limit on the side. That's nice. All right, guys, we're about to drive into a little darker area here. See how the headlights light up? So they light up pretty bright. Let's try the high beam. See, it's very bright. High beam goes out really far. It's not super wide, but it does go out very far. There's no fog lights or anything, but so far, pretty impressed with the headlights. But I am curious to see what the premium headlights are like, because I've seen like a little glimpse and they have a really cool light pattern that I want to show you guys when I get the chance. But yeah, headlights are pretty decent, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on the Mach-E. Follow me on Instagram if you'd like, and I'll see you guys in the next one.